Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jake. I live down in Brighton with my boyfriend Ty and our 2 dogs, and I started vlogging earlier on this year, and I've now I'm really in the swing of it now. I've been doing 2 vlogs a week. But I just wanted to pick up the camera, say hello. It's actually Sunday, which I love a Sunday. Sunday is the best day of the week. It's like the day that you can just like reset and like be calm and not have any plans, although we do have plans today. Ty's family from Manchester are driving down to visit Brighton for the first time. So we are in full swing of it, getting the apartment sorted and like spick and span. I want it looking like a show home. So bless him, he's tidying whilst I'm vlogging to you now. But we're also going to go for a little mooch in the lanes because they're not going to arrive until like 7 o'clock at night. They've only just set out now, and so they're not going to get here for a long while yet. It's only around like 12 o'clock now, and I think it's around like a 5-hour drive, but by the time you like do your stops and have a little break and stuff, like it's just, yeah, it's going to be a long drive for them. So the plan is that we are going to go for a nice little mooch in the lanes because my favourite store in Brighton, Douse, which is like, you've seen it so many times in the vlogs, it's like my favourite homeware store. They do like the most beautiful little like jugs and like trinkets and just like, you're going to see. But they have opened a Christmas store, which I'm so excited for. They've basically taken over the store that was like a really nice, beautiful home store, but they've sadly closed down. But they've taken over that store to turn it into a Christmas store for the whole of December. And I'm assuming like maybe they'll turn it into another secondary store in the new year. But we're going to go and have a look because it opened yesterday. I've seen it online. It looks really good. So I'm going to go and do some mooch in there. Maybe do a little bit of Christmas shopping again. If you've already seen my last vlog, I did a lot of Christmas shopping. So I am sort of trying to rein it in this week and not do too much. I don't know why that sun has just come out. But anyway, wanted to say hello. And yeah, let's see what we get up to this week. Are you eating that grass? I was trying to get a nice video of you playing in the pots. So we just had the best focaccia toasty in the whole of Brighton. It had like brie, salami, a little bit of rocket, and like a spicy mayonnaise. I can't remember what the place is called though.
Blend and Brew.
Blend and Brew in the lanes. Highly recommend. And now we're just off for a little mooch through the lanes. I mean, it's a pretty standard vlog from us really. We always just go shopping.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a shopping channel. Just for reference, this is Douse, which is like the homeware, created and curated goods store that I always come in, and they just have such pretty candles and plates and like little decorative pieces. But we're going to head into the South Lanes now to go to the Christmas store that they've set up this year. So the apartment is spick and span, it's all nice and cosy, all the candles are lit, and we are mid-making the roast. Ty's family are just like pulling into Brighton now. But I wanted to show you the only thing that we picked up, and this is extremely early for Christmas, but it's like mistletoe wrapping paper from the White Company. We did go into Douse, and they had so many nice bits, but it is quite a pricey store, and most of the bits for Christmas that they had was actually just like, what, I don't know how to describe it, like more, not like funky baubles, you know when people have like fish and chips, and like you would have seen anyway, but like different, like, I don't know what the word is, but just not like decorative baubles, but they are decorative, I'm not sure. But that's obviously not really our style. I did see lots of nice ones in the White Company, but I'm holding off the Christmas shopping a little bit so far. I'm thinking later on in the month, that's when I'll really get going. But I saw this on like a decorative box in the White Company, and they didn't have any in the basket. So I asked them like where I can get it from, because I just thought it wasn't the White Company. And she was like, oh, I'll go and get you some now. She came out with like 4 of them, and I was like, oh, I don't need that many, but I just got one. They did like a little matching gift tag, but the gift tag was like in the shape of mistletoe, and I wasn't that much of a fan. So I got this was 16 quid, but you do get 10 meters. And also if you like have the email or whatever from the White Company, you get like 20% off. So it was like 12 quid. You can figure out the maths there. I don't think it was £12. Ty paid, so it's fine. But we're going to carry on making the roast now. Ty's family obviously didn't come in, and then we're just going to have a nice chilled evening. So I'll try and capture a little snippet, but yeah, otherwise I'll probably speak to you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I feel like I've not spoken to you in so long. I think actually the last time I spoke to you would have been Sunday night, and it's now Friday, which is so strange. Obviously we had Ty's family come to stay, which was so lovely, but they ended up staying until Wednesday. It's been a whirl of a week of I'm exhausted. I feel like my social battery's drained. They came to stay and they were going to leave on Tuesday, but they actually ended up staying Tuesday night, leaving on Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was obviously with them. We took them around Brighton. We went to loads of cafes. We did lots of Christmas shopping and just general home bitsy shopping. Went to the garden centre. Just did like loads and loads of lovely mooching. The weather was atrocious, so I couldn't really get the vlog camera out too much. It honestly was like the heaviest downpour. And then on Wednesday, it was like beautiful blue skies. And I was like, you can't ride this. Like as they were leaving, it was just like gorgeous. And I was like, oh, should we go to the beach for sunset? Like what a nice evening. But anyway, yesterday with work, so Thursday was so busy. I've obviously started a new project with work, and I'll be honest, I absolutely hate it. I'm on it until next October, and there's like scope for me to move around within the client. It's the same client that I'm working for, but I'm sort of just like filling in a role at the moment, and it is horrible. Literally, my day yesterday was just me sat at my desk in 2 like 4-hour-long meetings, just taking notes on an Excel file, and I thought, is this what my life has come to? Like, I'd so much rather be sat here showing you all the nice little bits and making my nice coffees and going out for walks with the dogs, and yeah. Anyway, work is done. It's now Friday, it's the weekend, and we've got quite a busy weekend, so honestly, I'm a bit panicked for this vlog because I feel like I haven't actually like shown you a whole lot, and it's not too entertaining to watch me. I don't know. Sometimes I like watching people go shopping, but like, I feel like all of October was me mooching in the shops, and like this vlog is then me mooching. I will show you what I picked up because I did get some more Christmas bits. And also Ty's family bought all of their Christmas, well, our Christmas decorations that are in Ty's loft, Ty's parents' loft. So we've got all of them as well. I'm itching to get the decorations up. And this time last year, we actually we were picking up our car, which is so sad because I miss that car so much. But also, when I looked on like my Snapchat memories, I had like the Christmas tree up, and I thought that is really, seemed a little bit early, 14th of November, but it's my friend's birthday as well on this date, and I do usually say like her birthday weekend, so that will fall afterwards, is like the weekend that I think like I'll put up the Christmas tree. So I'm wondering if this weekend we'll put it up. I'm not too sure, because next weekend will be a really exciting vlog because we're going to the Cotswolds for said friend's birthday. So that's going to be a whole like weekend away, and I'm so excited to like bring you guys along because honestly the Cotswolds is one of our favourite places in the world. I feel like everyone says that, but me and Ty, I think it's quite special because it was like the first... No, actually I lied. The first weekend that we went away was for a trip down to Brighton for like Brighton Pride. And then when I first went to stay with him up north, he actually surprised me with a trip down to the Cotswolds, which was a bit backwards. But I love the Cotswolds. You'll see that in, I feel like I've spoken about it enough in the vlog. But anyway, someone actually commented on the vlog asking to know more about like how me and Ty met. And so I think I'll sit down with you this afternoon, give you a little bit of the inside scoop on that because it's quite a funny story. And then this evening, we are heading downstairs to a party in our building, which is really random. They do like little gets-togethers for like, they did a summer soiree and it was like Hawaiian themed with a DJ on the rooftop, which was really nice. And tonight is the nightmare before Christmas, so they've literally like turned the whole downstairs into like a winter wonderland. There's Christmas trees up there, so I'm thinking I can put my Christmas tree up here. And so we're gonna head down there this evening, and yeah, I don't know what our plans are this like. Tomorrow we're going out with friends. Sunday we were actually putting aside to like go home shopping. So I don't know if that will be a separate vlog because I was hoping for this vlog to go live on Saturday. But I'm just conscious that this vlog is me just sat here talking to you. You might enjoy it, you might not. It might just be a less popular vlog this week. But anyway, I just wanted to catch up with you. And yeah, let's go. Maybe should I go grab the Christmas bits now? Yeah, let me just go grab them now. So. This is a little bit familiar. Also, I'm like, is this a total repeat of last week's vlog? Went to the same store, bought even more goodies. But also, I've just seen this in the cupboard. This I bought. I don't know if I bought this in August. I have been so excited about this candle. This is the Bamford Christmas candle. They obviously do loads of different ones, but this one in particular is cinnamon and clove. And it is the most beautiful smelling candle. I smelt it when we went to Dalesford last Christmas, and they were like 40-50 quid. And then I was really umming and ahhing. I remember being in Edinburgh for work and I went to like Harvey Nichols there and I smelt it in there and I was like, oh, I really want it, and then they were out of stock. But I saw it on Vinted for like £10, and so I was like, I have to buy this candle. It's only a small one, which is why it's ridiculous that they charge like £40 or £50 for it. When I was googling it before, I saw that like F&M and maybe it was like Harrods were selling it really discounted after Christmas. So I think I might try and stock up after Christmas this year if they're doing this set. But honestly, I just love it. It's so good. It smells a little bit talcum powdery, this one. I don't know if it's because it's older and it hasn't been lit, but it's so warm and cozy, and I might just pop this on the nightstand already because I love it. I'm so scared to light it because it's like one of those candles that I'm like, oh, it's obviously like it's expensive and I don't want to waste it, but then also I really love it as a Christmas scent. One of my other favourite Christmas scents is Highland Escape from the White Company. And we went into the White Company like you would have seen in the vlog, got that wrapping paper, but they have no Highland Escape in it. And actually, I'm going to Google it now. I don't think they're doing Highland Escape this year, which is like their sort of like pine tree sort of smell. I don't know how else I'd describe it. It's a Highland Escape. We've got like the diffuser scent, so luckily we can actually have it on this Christmas. But Highland Escape, oh my god, yeah, the collection isn't on. It was discounted to £10 on the bloody site, but oh, that's so sad. But like I said, we've got the the oil diffuser, so at least we can put that on, and we also have like a pillar candle of that from years before. But anyway, bits that I picked up this time. First one is a little bit of a surprise. I saw him and I thought, I can't leave him. He's absolutely ginormous. Look at him compared to me. So this is for the girls. I can't wait until Christmas to give this to them. But Ty's parents turned up with a Christmas Rudolph toy, and honestly, the head was off in a minute. Like, it was split in two. It was an absolute bloodbath in the kitchen. But this, I'm so excited. He has a really funny squeak. This is why I had to get him, because he goes, it's like a really deep squeak. But anyway, that is pretty unrelated, but it's festive-ish. Next is, it's a Christmas present for Ty. It's a shower gel that he likes. And then we've got, this is the actual pieces. I don't know what this is. It's like a little surprise for me. See, I bought more Christmas houses. So we've got this little white one. I want to get out the ones that I bought last week to sort of put them all together and figure out how many I have, because I feel like it's getting a little bit out of hand. But this one is from a store in the lanes. We don't have any name tags on it, but I'm sure you could just find it online. It just says decoration with light. And that's one little one. And then I think I got a second one because they had slightly different designs on them. Here is the second one. Do they have different designs? Almost lost it. Oh, back to front. Yeah, slightly different but the same size. So these are just to go like anywhere on a mantle. I don't know. We've got two little white houses. Next, we've got a bigger house, the gingerbread house. And again, this one lights up, but I think we need to get batteries for all of these because when I try it out, none of them light up. But got a big gingerbread house, and I'm pretty sure we bought the small version of that. This was Cosy green, and it was £7.50. A little bit pricey, I didn't realise that. Next, we have a plate of some sorts. Oh yeah, it's like a little bowl, but like with a Christmas tree. I love these kinds of like painted Christmas tree plates. I mean, this obviously isn't hand painted, but you know, like the ones that you see in like William Simona, is that the American brand? I know, they just always have like the most beautiful Christmas tree plates. The dream. Anyway, this is my little cheap £2 one from Cosy green. It looks like I got two of those. I knew I got a plate, so we've got the plate and then we've got the bowl. I don't know why I only got one set of this. This obviously isn't like our dinnerware. I was just thinking for like, put a little cookie on and then, I don't know, more cookies in there just to have them out and about. And then the last little thing that I picked up is, if you would have seen the last little haul, you would have known that I got in trouble with Ty because he was talking about these little pots and I didn't buy them. I didn't put them in the basket, but in my defense, he didn't put them in the basket. But I got these. I don't know, they're just little pinch pots. I don't know what's going to go in them. I think we were envisioning it as a pinch pot, but honestly, like there's no depth in there to pinch, really. If anyone's got any ideas what I can do with these. But as long as Ty's happy, if you're watching this, here you go, Ty. And that is it from the little Christmas tree haul. So, I mean, I didn't get too much. I got houses, little dishes, plates, and more houses, a hedgehog. And this candle was on Vintage, so this doesn't really count, but I just wanted to show you. So now that's done, I think I'm going to go crack on with a little bit of work, have a shower. I sort of did an everything shower last night, but then I didn't tan because we had fresh bedding. So I'm going to put some tan on, and then hopefully the next time I speak to you, I will look really nice. It will be really sunny. It will be not this grey, dreary, rainy day outside, although it is really nice and cosy. And we can catch up about like how me and Ty met and just give you a little bit of a flat update. And yeah, we'll see where the vlog goes from there. So since I last spoke to you, I've had a little bit of a brainwave because obviously they don't do Highland Escape in the White Company this year. I'm not sure if we vlogged it maybe last month or the month before, but we bought like a candle kit from, I think it was just on eBay or Amazon, because we have this like big empty candle jar which was from an old White Company candle, and I was like, I don't just want to throw this away. So we picked up this online for like £12 and we made our own candle using like some of the oils that we have from the White Company. So you can see where I'm going with this. The plan is to use up the last, because we don't actually have that much left. We're going to put this into a big candle to go on the console table. And I also dug out my existing Highland Escape candle. It's tunneled quite badly, so I need to light this properly and get it all going. But we're going to now make this into, it's done already, but basically we're making a candle. So originally this candle was 650 grams, although I have a feeling we used up more than that last time, so we're probably not actually going to have enough of this wax left. So I'm just going to weigh it out now and just say a little prayer. Oh my god. So we only have 276 grams left.
What?
So it's only going to make half a candle. I didn't realise that we used up that much. I'm going to have to order some more so we can do this again. But then we've only got such a little bit of this left. So all you have to do is basically put this on a bain-marie. So I've got a saucepan over here. I'm hoping that's big enough. There we go. So whilst that melts, we're going to stick these little candle wicks onto the base of the candle jar because it comes with like these little adhesive stickers. So you just pop these on the bottom. Really, that's it. So we just add in some of this to the candle wax and then we've got a candle. Half a candle in this case. So now that's all added, I'll just give a little bit of a stir and then we just add it into the little pot. It's a bit hard trying to make sure that these stay straight. I think last time we balanced like some pencils on here or some little sticks or something. Obviously we only have half the candle's worth here anyway, so we'll see how it turns out. Now we've got the scary job. I feel like it's best just to do this really quick. There we go. I'll try and scrape in what I can. So the candle is pretty much done. I mean, it's not too bad. It's just only half full. We obviously need to trim the wicks down. And then for dinner, we've got Thai salmon with some tender stem, some edamame beans, and then this like Jamie Oliver super grain mix, which I've not tried before, but it's just a mix of different lentils and seeds and lemon and garlic dressing apparently. So we're going to tuck into this, and we're also watching Stranger Things at the moment, so I think we'll finish episode with that. Okay, so we just had dinner, we're still watching Stranger Things. If you've watched season 4, we'll get into the scene where, what's the character, is it Sydney? No. Sid? The ginger girl. What's her name, Billy? I do not know what it is. She's about to levitate if if you know that scene. But I watched the season before, but then actually don't think I ever watched that scene. So we're rewatching all the Stranger Things on the lead up to the next one. But anyway, I digress. Obviously, I said that I'd sit down and tell you, well, we're both going to tell you the story of how we met. Because I think it was Michael commented on one of the vlogs asking, and I realised I don't think we've ever actually spoken about it on camera. We've also got Piper down here who's trying to get on the sofa. But it's quite, I'd say it's quite a funny story. It's embarrassing on my behalf because we met on a night out and I was quite drunk, whereas you were quite sober. Yeah. And basically we went to we both were going to an event. It was Jodie Harsh, who's a DJ, and she was in London. I'd gone and met some friends to like have some drinks at theirs in the afternoon. And then they were like, we're going to this like show, and so I bought some tickets to go, or just bought a ticket to add on to go to this Jodie Harsh show.
Whereas I sort of already planned it because I was living in Manchester at the time, so I made arrangements with friends and bought tickets and booked a hotel and sort of stayed over.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just bumped into each other.
I know, so I was very drunk. I'd met you and I'd fallen down the stairs and I'd split my trousers and I'd had like a denim jacket wrapped around my waist.
Which I didn't know about.
No, until like the next day, I think I like put it on my story or something. There's like a video of me like sliding down some stair banisters, and I go over them. But yeah, it was just, honestly, I don't know if I've ever been that drunk. And then I'd met you at the bar, which I don't really remember too much. I remember coming up to you.
So we were both at the bar, and I was just about to pay for a drink, and on my phone background, I was paying with Apple Pay, and on my phone background was a picture of Piper and Willow. And you were like, oh, are these your dogs?
That was my way in.
Yeah.
But then I think you got shots, and then you were also like dancing with Alf, like the group that I'd gone with all night. And then I remember you giving me your Instagram, or maybe I think you took my phone and like messaged yourself or something.
I think it was the other way around.
No, you messaged yours so I could go and I could find it. I'm pretty sure you sent yourself like a gif of like someone saying hi. And then the next morning I woke up very hungover, and like was like, who is this? And so then I like messaged back, I'd been like, hi, like just seen this. And then you said you didn't know it was me.
Yeah, I couldn't remember as well. So I was up for breakfast having pancakes, and you text me, and I was like to my friend, who is this who's texting me? Because I got your number but no name. And then I sort of put 2 and 2 together when I saw your Instagram.
Yeah, because I must have given you my Instagram or something whilst we're out.
Yeah. And I was like, this must be the guy. And yeah, it was.
Yeah. And then I didn't realise that Ty was obviously from Manchester, and so I was living in London. And I was like, oh, like, what are you up to today? And then he was like, oh, I'm like driving home to Manchester. And I was like, what do you mean? So I thought, this is going nowhere. And then you obviously went up to Manchester. And we carried on texting for like 3 months, for like 3 or 4 months, just like here and there.
Yeah.
And then he came down to work in London, and you just messaged me like, do you want to go for dinner?
Yeah.
And I was free, and so we went for dinner. And then, yeah, the rest is history, really. I had like just moved into a new flat as well, so there was a lot going on at the time. And then like we didn't really.
Well, we actually met each other twice because I was in London for a few days, so we met up twice, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, because we went to the pasta place in Soho.
Yeah. So we went on like one dinner, and then the next day we went to Soho for a pasta, and then I think you like missed your train home.
Yeah.
Because like all the trains were cancelled. It was a big ordeal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I still blame you for that because we went for a drink after food, and I was like, I need to go and get the train, and then all of a sudden every single train was cancelled from Euston all the way up north. So I had to stay over.
Yeah, basically. And then, you went back obviously to Manchester, and then we saw each other a little bit over the summer. We went to like Brighton Pride together, and then really like started this like September 2023. I think then I came up to stay with you for a week, and then you also like came down to London. Yeah, and then the rest is history, I guess, just from there.
Yeah.
We obviously went to the Cotswolds as well, like the first, like I think maybe the second time that I came up to visit you, booked for us to go down to the Cotswolds. Yeah. You was working hard.
Yeah.
And that's really it. But it's a funny story. I feel like it's quite like, I don't know, there was a lot of things that aligned for us to meet. Like I had no idea who Jodie Harsh was or like any intention to go for that night out. And then I also think it's so weird because like obviously in like a nightclub, like there's so many people in there, and like for you to get the bar at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was so many things that aligned with us as well. So I work for Royal Mail, and in your old office building there's a post box, and I'd taken a photo of that post box like 3 or 4 months before I met you. And then where you used to live in Canary Wharf, I was staying like across the water in the Hilton Riverside for like 3 months.
So we literally were just like facing each other for 3 months, because my flat was like just on the actual river, and you were just on the other side of the river bank. But the office one was weird as well, because I sent you like a Snapchat of like just my office, because I think it was decorated for Christmas, and we've got a little post box in the middle. And then you were like, hold on, I've got that exact same photo. And there were some other like places that I was like showing you of like photos in London. You were like, I was on that street and I've taken that exact same photo as well. And it was strange. It was like what is it, the red string theory, or like is it invisible string? You know, when you're on like different paths, but then like you meet at the right time. Yeah. That's it. So, I hope that's interesting for some of you. I'm dressed on the top half to go down to the Christmas party. You're not ready just yet, but it did start. It started 45 minutes ago. I've seen on their Instagram that like they've got like a dance floor and all sorts going on. There's a little bit of food down there, so gonna get ready now. Go downstairs. But I hope that was interesting. I hope that you've enjoyed this little bit of a vlog. I'll obviously see you back next Wednesday and Sunday. Next Sunday we're actually going to the Cotswolds, so I don't know how I'm gonna get that video live, but I'll just have to edit it in the week. And then tomorrow we're going out with friends, aren't we? And then Sunday we've got no plans, so you'll see what we're up to in the next vlog, if that makes any sense. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and please like, comment, subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is really crazy because I only had like 100 last month. So hi if you are new, and we'll speak to you soon.